What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric, aka Flippingahouse, and today I'm taking you guys with me. I have an appointment to go look at a potential new flip property. Just to give you guys an update, like the market's been really weird here in Houston. So I've been looking at deals, I've been making offers, but there hasn't been anything really like worth jumping on or worth taking the risk, just to be honest. I mean, currently we have around 8 flips that are on the market that are just sitting. Now they are getting showings are picking up as it gets closer to summer, but we have none selling. I mean, we sold one last week, but that was the first house in 2 months. So the market's definitely taking a hit. I think just with the tariff stuff, prices, everybody's broke. There's just a lot going on. So this is why you want to be extra cautious when you're buying deals, especially in this market. But this one is really good. It's low competition, meaning that there's not a lot of people looking at it. They came directly to me. It is a referral from a realtor. So we're right there on the numbers. There's a small gap, which I'll talk about in a minute, but let's go take a look at the house, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. There's one of the sellers is living there currently. So yeah, it'd be a nice little day in the field. I didn't foreclose in the first place. It was bought at a foreclosure auction, and I didn't buy it from there. I'm like, we have the deed though. And he was like, well, you would have to foreclose on them. I'm like, there's no need to foreclose if I have the deed. But yeah, he's supposed to call me back Monday, but.
Okay, let me go through the file. I mean, I don't see, and I'm trying to wrap my head around how it could be a title claim, because both parties provided me with a payoff.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He was like, the only reason they found out is because their payment got kicked. That phone call that you heard is about a property that we bought 3 months ago, and we've been trying to get the old owners out, and it's just been a nightmare. And we're going on 3.5 months that we've owned the house, and I honestly haven't even seen the inside yet, but we picked it up for a really good number. I think it's gonna be worth it. It's a newer build home. We just have to get these people out. They're not trying to leave. I spoke with the attorney this morning, so then I had to call my title company just to make sure all my bases are covered, right? But this is the reality of real estate, right? Like I said, I've had this house going on 4 months now. Yeah, guys, we'll figure it out, real estate. But we're headed to see this house. Look at the weather. It's really, you can see on the backside it's nice, but as we head into the city, it's getting dark. But I'll catch up with you guys when we get there. All right, guys, we finally made it to the property. The drive wasn't too bad, and the weather hasn't gotten nasty yet. But before I go in here, I wanted to share with you guys a little behind the scenes of the phone call that I actually had with the agent, just so you guys can see the questions that I'm asking, because I always like to have this phone call before I go see a property, because most homes are at least an hour away from where I live in Katy. So I just like to make sure if I'm going to look at this house, there is a strong likelihood that I'm going to be getting a contract, which, like I said, we have to get closer on the numbers. Originally, they were asking $230,000 for this home, and I was like, hey, I would be under $150,000, and they were like, hey, if you could do something in that range, we might be able to make it work. So I think I'm still going to be a little bit lower, but this is why I wanted to come see it, see the condition. But take a look at the video, and then we'll go inside and walk this house.
So, but the good thing is, I feel like it'll be a great buy for you guys, because for one, you don't really have a lot of work to do. Just really like updating, you know, because it's an older house. But they took pretty good care of the house. It just need, like, you know, modern updates and modern finishes. Yeah. And that's really it. But it has a new roof, so, you know, that's good. I think the only thing that he mentioned that needs to be fixed is the AC. It's not out all the way or nothing, but it does need some work on that. But it's just outdated, you know. I just don't feel like if I put it on the market, we ain't, you know, it's just gonna, I feel like it has to be something to make it look a little bit more appealing for somebody to purchase full price.
No, understood. Yeah, and it's a weird, I mean, as you know, it's a weird market right now. So
yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I mean, so the probate, they've already completed it and everything, I'm assuming? Like they're at the point.
Yeah, it's already finalized.
Oh, okay, perfect. And then they've all agreed. They just obviously want to get the most amount of money. And like I said, you know, if we weren't interested, I wouldn't even be on the phone with you. So I'm definitely interested. Like I said, I know I would be lower than that initial number, but you know, obviously we could close fast, make it easy. And, you know, I would definitely try to get the most amount of money. Like I said, I just know we would, you know, be close to that range that I initially spoke about, or that we discussed. Like I said, I mean, I know we're not going to be anywhere like near the 200s and stuff like that. I just, like I said, I don't want to waste y'all's time. But I mean, I'll definitely, once I see it, and then I can put something on paper for you and you can present to them. I know I'm never going to be the highest offer, but you know, I do appreciate the opportunity, and I want to get something, you know, in their hands to discuss. I think sometimes it can just be a reality check though, you know, because everybody's like, we about to make this amount of money, and it's like, yeah, but it does cost a lot to bring a home
to fix. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, just to be clear, I did set the expectations to them that we're not gonna get that price that I initially shot out there, and I did let them know what you were thinking at first. So, you know, we'll see. Like I said, let's just see what you come up with, and if that's something that they want to go with, we'll just move forward.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. And then you have other people coming to see the property as well, or what?
Well, it was another investor that they was working with, but I don't know. I don't think the heirs really liked his number. So I guess we just kind of got to compare the two and see which one is the best option. But
the other offer, I'm assuming, was just a lot lower than they anticipated, or what?
Yeah, it's like way lower than your offer. So.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So yeah, that's like disrespectful. I mean, we try to be fair. I will say that it may be a reality check, but you know, I try to be fair, and that's why. Do they have a number that they would like be ideal to like they all agree on?
They said at least like 160. You know.
Okay.
Like
yeah, no, we're
160.
We're not that far off, so I think it's well worth it, and that's why I like to just have the conversation, because I don't want to, you know, our thing is under promise, over deliver. A lot of people do it the other way, especially with investors, and then they won't even close. Now, I think we're all on the same page, which is why I wanted to talk with you. And no, you do not have to be there. I will not talk numbers, nothing. Like, I just literally will go walk the house, take videos, pictures, and then send them to my business partner. The experience that I'm having right now, the seller, he's going to give me a Bible. Oh, hold on one second. Now I feel like I got to give you something.
This is a New Testament.
Okay.
Now, in saying that, it's going to be a different kind of New Testament.
Okay.
Each verse basically giving you a
little breakdown of it.
A little breakdown.
Okay.
Okay. It's going to aid you tremendously. Get it from Jasmine, because I can't remember it right now.
Okay, yeah. No, I'll ask her. And like I said, I think we can put something together, so you're going to be seeing me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, get into the New Testament.
Okay.
And I got.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
30 or 40 other Bibles,
I was gonna say, I already see. Yeah. I greatly appreciate this.
Yes,
okay, I appreciate it, Michael. I got you. I appreciate it, Michael. At this point, this whole video should just be a behind the scenes. What I just saw, I mean, guys, I'm leaving the seller's house with a Bible. So a couple things. If you ever leave the house with something, you've built amazing rapport with the seller. I've left with Trump gold coins, food. People have tried to give me pets that they don't want anymore. Like, I can't make this up, but it's a really good sign. But I'm so happy y'all see this, because it's very common if you're in our industry, if you've ever dealt with sellers. So yeah, I mean, it's his mom's house. He's been living here. I found out his dad was in a cult before, and then he broke free. Like, you just learn so much about these people's lives, and it's I mean, you're not getting this at a desk job, I'll tell you that. But as you guys can see, the house, it does need more work than anticipated. And on top of that, it is a bigger home. Now, it does have a lot of good benefits. It comes with the Generac. I don't know if you guys saw that in the back, which is a generator which is needed here in Houston. Actually, I don't even think I've got to take a video of the back. It's so wet back there. But the AC is in pretty decent condition. The roof is only like 5 years old. He said 4, but I'm gonna say 5 to 6. So a lot of positives, but it is cosmetic and it is a big space. So I got to go home, run numbers, talk with Ben. I think that we're gonna be in the 140 range. I think that's where we're gonna be, just based on the amount of work that it needs. The guy's gonna need a lease back. He's gonna need help moving. There's just a lot of moving pieces. So I'm gonna try to put the deal together. I'm gonna definitely keep you guys posted on it, and if we buy it, I'll give you an update on Mr. Michael as well. Really nice guy. I can tell, just probably doesn't have a lot of people to talk to, but you know, this is part of my job. You always want to build rapport with the sellers. Even if you don't think it's important, if it's important to them, it's important to you. And that's something that you have to remember, because we're in the people business. At the end of the day, people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. Yes, the number matters, but I can't tell you how many times that we get deals at the price that we want, that we that we like or that we offer because we're able to build that rapport with sellers. So don't skip out on that. I know this video is very sporadic and all over the place, but if you guys made it to the end, I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you like, subscribe. I drop new videos every Sunday night, 6 p.m. CST, so make sure you turn on post notifications. Until next time, guys, peace.